This is AS Stats. We're on Unit 5 and we're looking at the binomial distribution, and this is example 2. Of the pupils in a school, 30% travel by bus. From a sample of 10 pupils drawn at random, find the probability that, and there's 4 different parts to that, and let travel by bus be a success. You're not always told that. You would need to decide that then for yourself and work it out. So before you do any of these questions, I would maybe write this up here. Always write down P, Q and N. So P, 30% travel by bus, so we'll go with decimals this time. And I've written there just kind of bus below, I've spelled it wrong. That means Q, of course, then is going to be 0.7, which is not bus, and N in this case is going to be 10. So exactly 6 travel by bus. So exactly 6 travel by bus. So we are looking for then P of 6, and in that case the bit we want then is going to be 10 C 6 0.3 to the power of 6, 0.7 to the power of 4. Uh, 10C6, if we put it in your calculator, is going to be 210 multiplied by 0.3 to the power of 6 multiplied by 0.7 to the power of 4. Numbers can get a wee bit kind of long and cumbersome here, so putting that in your calculator, you should end up with 0.0368 to 3 significant figures. End up with that. Okay. Part B. Less than, the English is wrong, that should be fewer. Will not have you speaking incorrectly. So fewer than 3 travel by bus. So fewer than 3 travel by bus, that means the probability of less than 3. So there's going to be 3 different options there. We could have 0, we could have 1, we could have 2, and so we need to add those 3 options together. So it's going to be 10C 0, 0.3 to the power of 0, 0.7 to the power of 10, plus 10C 1, 0.3 to the power of 1, 0.7 to the power of 9, plus 10C 2, 0.3 to the power of 2, 0.7 to the power of 8. So I'll pause while I start to plug these into the calculator and see how we get on. Okay, so putting this into calculator gives this, putting this in the calculator gives this, putting this in the calculator gives this. Adding those 3 values up, as far as I can see, the 3 significant figures gives 0.383. So that's our answer then to part B. Part C, more than 8 pupils travel by bus. So more than 8 pupils is then going to be greater than 8. So that's the probability of 9 plus the probability of 10. So that's going to be 10C9, 0.3 to the power of 9, 0.7 to the power of 1. plus 10C10, which of course is just going to be 1, 0.3 to the power of 10, 0.7 to the power of 0. And I have it in good authority that these numbers are quite small, 0.000137778 plus 0.0005904. Much handier if you can actually store the values in your calculator, and that'll make a bit of difference. Just these. That'll give us 0.0000144. Again, that's our answer to 3 significant figures. Sorry, drag it around there. Final part then, at least one travels by bus. So what are we going to do there? Hopefully you can work this one out. That's either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. It's much easier to do the probability of 1 take away the, the probability of none. So that's the way we'll work that out. So probability of at least 1 equals 1 minus the probability of none. That is equal to 1 minus 10C0, which is obviously 0.3 to the power of 0, 0.7 to the power of 10. Just about fit this in. There's a bit of space in the other page, but I'd like to fit it in, which is 1 minus 0.0285. Sorry, 2825. And that gives you then 0.97223 significant figures. So that's that example. I will do another video if you have a calculator that looks like this one here. It has a function that will do all these calculations for you. You don't need to kind of add up the separate ones and things like that. And so we'll do a different video on that at another stage.